Alright, this video I'm going to talk about integration of secant to the fourth power in X world. So, talk about integration, right? It is very hard to deal with trigonometry functions. The reason is that it is not like this kind of things, like x to the fourth and you take the integral of this. It will be much more easier for this kind of question come out because we can use the inverse power rule. Yeah. Why is it inverse power? Because by differentiating we use power rule integration and we take the entire derivative of it, so it's inverse of it. So we cannot actually do it like this way. Well, some of the students will do it like this way and then plus c. Yeah, this is totally wrong because this is trigonometric function. This is not a term. This is not a x in terms of x. Okay, so how are we supposed to do? Well, we recall back. What is the friends of secant? Okay, before that, I ask you, when we talk about sine, right? What are the friends in sine? In the sine function, what is his friends? Well, if we take the derivative of sine, right, we know we get cos, and we keep on going. If we take the derivative of cos, we will get negative sine. So if we keep on going endlessly, infinitely, we will just keep on going, getting sine cos. Am I right? Sine cos cos. So we know that we can conclude that sine is the friends of cos. So what if I ask you, what is the derivative of tangent x? You will give me the answer of secant square x. So if I ask you, what is the derivative of secant? The answer will give me is what? The answer will be secant tangent. So even though if you take the derivative of secant square, right, the answer will be given is 2 secant x, and then you have the derivative of the chain rule again, which is tangent again. So that's just the answer. So if you take the derivative of tan or secant or to the raise of what power, the answer of the endless ultimately will just give you tan and secant. So keep on mind on that. So the question asking, integrating of secant to the fourth power. So why is this related to the differentiation? Well, because you can actually split into half, because to the fourth power, right, you can actually rewrite it as secant to the second power times with secant to the second power again with a dx. So just now I said derivative of tangent will give you secant square. So you have to make this secant square, one of the secant square x, to become tangent square. So how are we supposed to make it to become a tangent square? Well, we can use a trig identity. We know that tangent square x is equal to secant square x minus 1. So what is secant square x equals to? Secant square x is equal to tangent square x plus 1. So we sub this into one of these expression. So integrating of tangent square x plus 1 secant square x. Okay, so if we take a look at this is kind of complicated because we have a product. So most of the students will try to use the DI method, which is differentiation integration, or the tabulation of method. Well, for my personal experience, I would use the U sub. Why? Because we know that if we take the U sub of tangent, right, if you differentiate of tangent, you will get secant square, and you can cancel out this. Let me show you how. So we let a variable becomes tangent x. So we take the derivative of both sides. So the derivative of u will just give you du, because 1 times du is just du. So tangent is secant square dx. So if we're taking the u world, we have to find what is dx. So dx will give you du over secant square x. So what we have now, integrating of, because we let u equals to 10x, right? So u squared plus 1 to the product of secant square x. So we just rewrite secant square because we don't know what secant square x equals to what, but we know that dx is equals to du over secant square x. So product of du over secant square x. Well, take a look. Secant square and secant square we can cancel out. So what we left? We were left with u squared plus 1. That's it. So integrating of u squared plus 1 du. How fantastic. So this is easier than before. So how are we supposed to continue? Well, we can separate it. Okay, that's it. So we can use the power rule, inverse power rule. Yes, because we have the variable of u, not trigonometric functions. So integrating of u squared will just give you u to the power of 3 divided by 3 plus integrating of 1 will give you u, not x, because we're in the u world. So u, not yet, don't put plus c first, because we say that u is equal to tan x, so we have to rewrite it everything. Tan to the power of 3 third power x divided by 3 plus tan x plus c. So this is the answer. So integrating of secant 4 to the 4th power dx. So this is the answer. I hope you learned something new. Okay, that's all from me. Bye bye.